Turning to that issue about the brand, it's quite interesting. I remember you showing me some data where it said that, Safaricom on a brand delight calculation, I think it was, which is essentially valuing the brand, had the highest brand equity in a number of regions in Africa. Do you remember that?
Yeah, so there's a couple of things. The first one is that brand equity, our brand equity sits at about 86%.
And where would the average be?
The next Kenyan brand sits at, of all brands, sits at 55%. So there's quite a big delta.
31 percentage points.
Between us and any other brand. Now, in most countries, you can pick some of the famous FMCG brands, which would sit way up there. Cola is one, for example. But the other element of the kind of the relevance is GSMA had published some statistics not long ago, which showed let me call it the delight with the telecoms industry.
Yes.
So it's industry-led rather than brand-led. And I think Safaricom, I can't remember the exact numbers. Kenya sat at about 75%.
Wow.
Most of Europe and US sat in the 30s and the 40s.
Yes.
And the next nearest was, I think, a Russian network that sat at 50-something%.
Wow.
And so in Kenya, and we're clearly the brand leader in this space. In Kenya, more people found the relevance and the attraction of telecommunications than any other part of the world. And I think even the GSMA weren't quite sure why
it was so high and such an outlier. But I think it's remarkable, isn't it? And it sort of made the brand very bulletproof, I think.
Well, we're not bulletproof, but it's made us a bit more resilient. Yeah.